And joining us now from London is British political commentator Tom Gross. Now, Tom, if the UK were to ban arms sales, what kind of impact would this actually have on Israel?
Your report says British arms exports to Israel are relatively modest compared to those from America, Germany, Italy, and other countries. However, the campaign against the arms trade claims that 15% of every F-35 fighter jet is manufactured using British arms. So obviously there is some significance. It's worth about 18 million pounds, 20 plus million dollars. But I think it's also of symbolic significance. Britain is meant to be an Israeli ally. It has, with the Americans, bombed the Houthis, for example, in Yemen. So I think it is a slap in the face to Israel only 3 weeks into this new Labour Party-led government in Israel, in the United Kingdom, after 14 years of Conservative government.
How do you think that this is going to impact relations between Israel and the UK if we do see a weapons ban?
Well, it comes after a few other things, including refunding of UNRWA without any conditions, which is in effect Britain giving money straight to Hamas because UNRWA money goes to Hamas in Gaza. Also, Britain shied away from opposing the arrest warrant in the International Criminal Court against Prime Minister Netanyahu and Defense Minister Gallant. And it's not just bad for Israel. Look, if I was Netanyahu, I would be reluctant to visit the UK now because somebody might issue some kind of arrest warrant for war crimes. And I think Britain should be careful what it wishes for, because other democracies could later be hit by the ICC if there's a precedent against Israel. Britain, for example, as I just mentioned, has bombed the Houthis in Yemen. Maybe Keir Starmer will have an arrest warrant against him for bombing the Houthis in Yemen. So I think it's not good for British-Israeli relations, only 3 weeks into this government, and they've made several moves against Israel. It's a kind of obsession of the British Labour Party to bash Israel. There is much else going on in the world and in Britain, and yet it is obsessed with things to do with Israel.
All right, Tom Gross joining us from the UK. Thank you for that breakdown. We're going to turn back to